This application is designed specifically for dive training rehab operations. Rehab 1584 is strictly a rehab accountability and monitoring tool, ensuring every diver and support member receives proper evaluation before, during, and after dive training. After check-in, each team member is assigned an exposure type based on their role. This is critical because not everyone on a dive team enters the water. The system distinguishes between divers who have full water entry, safety divers on standby, surface support personnel, and topside command staff. Each role determines what rehab documentation is required. Divers receive full pre-dive vitals, water profiles, and post-dive rehab, while surface support receives simplified monitoring focused on heat and cold stress. Before entering the water, each diver completes a 48-hour health screening interview and baseline vitals, including heart rate, blood pressure, SpO2, and temperature. The system flags abnormal values automatically. For personnel who did not enter the water, such as surface support and topside command, vitals are optional, but environmental monitoring is still captured. One of the most valuable features in the dive training module is the situational awareness section. When a location is set, the system automatically retrieves real-time weather conditions from the nearest weather station, including temperature, humidity, wind speed, and barometric pressure. For dive operations, the system also pulls live water temperature data from the nearest USGS monitoring stations. This gives the rehab officer immediate environmental context. Knowing the actual water temperature, air temperature, and weather conditions before the dive begins is critical for planning rehab response and anticipating cold stress or heat exposure risks. The Layer 1 exposure documentation in the dive module is completely different from fire operations. Instead of building types and fire behavior, Dive Layer 1 captures waterway environment characteristics, freshwater versus saltwater, swift water conditions, confined spaces, ice-covered water, and industrial waterfront exposure. It also includes water conditions like visibility, current strength, entanglement hazards, and depth, contamination and biohazard risk, equipment factors, and atmospheric conditions are all captured at the incident level. This ensures every dive training exercise has a complete environmental exposure record. After training, each diver's water profile is documented, including estimated time in water, actual water temperature, maximum depth, dive number, exposure protection such as wetsuit or dry suit, and PPE used. The system provides depth advisories when warranted, alerting the rehab officer to extended observation requirements for deeper dives. Every data point captured during dive training, vitals, exposure records, water profiles, and rehab outcomes flows directly into the admin dashboard. Supervisors can review individual diver history, track cumulative exposure across multiple training sessions, and monitor compliance scoring in real time. This gives leadership a complete operational picture without manual data entry or paper forms. All actions, documentation, and outcomes are recorded in real time within the app to support diver safety and incident documentation. This ensures every team member, whether they entered the water or not, receives proper rehab evaluation before returning to duty. This is Rehab 1584.